Hello and welcome to my Dragoon opener and rotation video. This video will not really be going into the complexities of Dragoon and will feature two basic openers. One for slower GCDs and one for faster GCDs. This information is tentative and is subject to change following new discoveries or updates. If that happens, I will update the description and title of the video to show that, so make sure you read it. This video was done with the support of Fiona Beol and Xanther Zolka. If you want to see Dragoon POVs, optimizations, or guides, go check out Fiona's channel, it'll be in the description of the video. That being said, let's get into the openers. Let's go over this opener slowly. First, we do Blood of the Dragon pre-pull, then True Thrust, then Dragon Sight, Disembowel, Battle Litany and Lance Charge, followed by Chaos Thrust, Jump, Wheeling Thrust, Spine Shatter Dive, Fanging Claw, Garskogel and Mirage Dive, Raiden Thrust, Dragon Fire Dive, Vorpal Thrust, Life Surge, Full Thrust, Fanging Claw, Wheeling Thrust, and then ending on Raiden Thrust. This opener excels in the 2.4 GCD range and is a basic skeleton for your opener. What I mean by this is that some off GCDs such as Mirage Dive, Spine Shatter, Dragon Fire Dive, and even Jump can be moved around and manipulated for damage and alignment depending on your party composition and fight alignment issues. An example being, you can do this opener to align your jumps better later down on the line but forces your DFD out of raid buffs, if you were to have any. Or you can do this opener where Spine Shatter Dive, Dragon Fire Dive, Mirage Dive, and potentially Garskogel are under raid buffs. Your Dragoon opener ideally should be based on a fight-to-fight basis with consideration on how your opener aligns things later on down the line. On to the faster GCD opener. For this opener, we do Blood of the Dragon pre-pull, True Thrust, then Battle Litany, Disembowel, Dragon Sight and Lance Charge, Chaos Thrust, Wheeling Thrust, Fanging Claw, Garskogel, Raiden Thrust, Jump, Vorpal Thrust, Life Surge and Mirage Dive, Full Thrust, Spine Shatter Dive, Fanging Claw, Dragon Fire Dive, Wheeling Thrust, and again ending on Raiden Thrust. This opener excels in the 2.3 GCD range and is also a basic skeleton for your opener. As I said before, your opener should be based on a fight-to-fight basis and can possibly change depending on your party comp and fight alignment issues. This holds the same with this as well. Garskogel, Jump, Spine Shatter Dive, Dragon Fire Dive, and Mirage Dive all hit raid buffs here. This next part is just a basic 3-minute rotation showcasing how it works at a 2.46 GCD. I will be using the first opener we discussed, the slower one, but will hold Mirage Dive to weave with Life Surge. While I do this rotation, I want to mention that you should always go into your first life late. This means going in on your third Gogol instead of your second one. The only reason for doing early life is if there's downtime or there's an ad phase. One thing I forgot to mention is that your potion is now used pre-pull because you have no space in your first few GCDs with the removal of heavy thrust and impulse drive. Here, we're going to delay our Gogol till after disembowel. The reason for this is because we're holding our fourth Gogol anyways, and this lines up perfectly and gives us more breathing room. If you need to go into life earlier for raid buffs or fight alignment stuff, go into it normally at 110. As we go into our first life window, we want to make sure we hit 2 Nostrons and 1 Stardiver under this blood for blood. To do this, our last Nostrand of our first life window will hit it, and our first Nostrand in our second life window will hit it as well. From here, we want to hold our second Nostrand and Stardiver in this life window to get them under Dragon Sight. If you pull this off correctly, you should be able to get all your jumps, 2 Nostrands, Gogol, and Mirage Dive under its effects. Remember, as a Dragoon, make sure you try to keep your GCD rolling as much as possible, and use most of your off GCDs on cooldown. The only exception to this is if you know what you are doing, as misaligning your off GCDs can be disastrous to your rotation. You want to go into your third life window here as soon as possible, but hold your second Nostrand till your Battle Litany and Lance Charge comes off cooldown so you can get your second and third Nostrand under its effect. When using Stardiver, you should always strive to get it under raid buffs. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section as well. Thanks for watching, and peace.